How is this going to be different?
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. Outset of a power struggle.
I think that is a different title. Though maybe I just don't remember what the other title was.
Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances.
I could barely wait to get into this one.
Each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day,
we're finally into new content.
Grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky. A silent reminder, perhaps, of some inescapable truth.
We somehow managed to escape.
Oh hey, my students did come with me. That's good to see.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional camps. Here we can organize our forces.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us.
Yes.
As expected, Flayn has chosen to leave our ranks.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of expecting that, to be honest. God, does that mean I have to hurt her? I'll do everything I can to avoid it.
When I saw our professor running off, I ran about as fast as I could to catch up.
Oh, thank you, Caspar.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. You gave no thought to the war fog.
That's what we expect of Caspar, though. He's operating within normal parameters.
My grandfather was the leader of Brigid, and I hope for us to be allies with the Empire. I will be staying.
Yeah, makes sense.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice?
Oh, surprise, Bernie. Or worried, Bernie. Don't worry, Bernie. I will protect you with everything I have.
Oh, but my family is part of the Empire, and our professor is here.
Yes, don't worry, Bernie. I won't let Edelgard set fire to you.
You're fine here with us, Bernie. Though it's true certain houses were against the Imperial Princess.
Yeah, fucking Von Eyre. Duke Von Eyre. Sniveling. We'll get to him later, I'm sure.
I assume you're referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one.
Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised. I mean, obviously he's not going to leave with me here, but I'm a little surprised he's chosen. Though, no, I think he did stay with her even in the Golden Deer route even though I didn't recruit her or recruit him. Yeah, forget. Was he on the bridge? I think he was on the bridge.
You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you at this point.
What about Hubert and me, the professor?
I'm only here because I know it would be troublesome to stand against you.
I've heard of worse reasons, I suppose.
I'm not just here for you, Adi. I'm here to follow our dear professor.
Thank you, Dorothea.
Of course, I don't have any territory to offer, so Hubie may not even want me here.
Oof. Ouch. Though, I mean, you might not be wrong, though I think he'll be willing to accept any help. I have no idea if you would have stayed with her if I hadn't recruited you. Though maybe I'll find out in the Blue Lions route if I don't recruit you, then.
The greater our numbers, the better. Your reasons for being here are of no consequence.
It's very practical of you, Hubert. I'm proud.
I think I understand where you're coming from. But now, I wish to hear of your resolve.
Of course, I like it how she's the Empress now, and you still call her 80. It's fantastic.
Like you, I have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path, and I will see it through to the end.
Yes, Edelgard.
Following me is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. One misstep, and we fall to our ruin.
I mean, not quite. pointing a sword at me would be pointing a sword at the goddess herself.
You have now witnessed the Archbishop's true self. She is a cruel beast.
I do wonder what actions in particular you're attributing to Rhea, and if all of them are actually attributable to Rhea herself or not. I guess we'll find out.
Those who rule this world use that beast's power to fabricate miracles, all to control those who blindly believe in the goddess. They conceal the truth and force their lies on the nobility. They mercilessly annihilate anyone who defies them.
Yeah, she isn't wrong that they do conceal the truth and force their lies on the nobility. She does mercilessly annihilate certain people, though usually after they've taken direct action against her.
I know this because I have lived it. After what you have seen, is there any room for doubt?
That's what I'm curious about. How much of what she's talking about is those who slither in the dark versus Lady Rhea?
The Church of Seros has great influence and power. Their
suppose.
control over the lords of the kingdom and the alliance is nearly absolute.
Yeah?
We are the only ones who can stop this indomitable enemy that has plagued our world for ages. We fight for humanity, for all of Fodlan.
You know, it's actually funny. This is almost Edelgard's. It almost feels like she's taking up the that fight from a millennium ago, when the king when Nemesis fought against the children of Sothis.
If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's now or never.
I'm fully on board, Edelgard.
Thank you, my friends. We are the true face of the Empire, and we will triumph!
That was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Yeah, she's a good speaker.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm relieved. They really chose to follow me.
Surprised?
I was resolved to move forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it wouldn't come to that.
Oh,
So long as I am here, you will never be alone. Please do not forget that.
that is true. Hubert will stand by you no matter what.
And it would seem that the professor also has a key role to play in this.
I love the reluctance in his voice. And I guess I have to admit, the professor, I was wrong about them.
You're right. Now, I must speak with our dear teacher. Please, make preparations. The messenger should be here shortly.
What is going to happen to me to facilitate the 5-year time skip?
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you?
Anytime, Edelgard. Literally anytime. Of course.
I appreciate it.
Oh. What's wrong?
I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me.
Yeah, I can imagine. Or I can't imagine. Just know that, you know how you don't have to bear it alone.
At this very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war.
Yeah. But you believe your cause is true, right?
An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon be locked in battle. Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight.
You are plunging the world into chaos. And hopefully we can make sure that it becomes a better place in exchange for the cost.
So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos as well.
Oh, very.
There will be countless casualties. With a single command, the flames of war will rage across all corners of this realm.
Though we are already beyond a turning back point. I mean, I guess you could just turn yourself in and abdicate the throne, but It's not a realistic choice.
And I am the one who is giving the order.
Welcome to leadership, Edelgard. This is the path you chose, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There is no turning back. No matter how much blood flows at my feet, I will not relent. We must break the bonds that the depraved church has placed on Fodlan.
Hear, hear.
These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may seem contradictory, but it's the only way. Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am, seeking your approval.
I find it kind of adorable, actually, Edelgard, don't worry.
Tell me the truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your decision to stay by my side?
Oh, very.
Unlike me, you can still walk away from all of this.
I mean, yes, I could be satisfied with having just saved your life. However, I'm with you.
This path leads to the death of the Archbishop and the servants of the church. Can you live with that?
Yes. I basically knew what this path meant. I would like to avoid hurting Flame. And hell, I like Seteth too. And all of them, however, I've chosen this path.
I never thought...
Oh, god damn it. Can't just hit me like that.
I'm sorry, it was a foolish question. I believe in you, Professor. And you believed in me.
Yes.
With that knowledge, I have the strength to keep fighting.
I will help you shoulder this burden.
Let's go. There's something I need to say to Hubert.
Your Majesty, the latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned.
Excellent.
Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost complete.
A manifesto, eh? I wonder if we get to read it. Manifesto?
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Seros and the foul practices of the nobles from the Kingdom and the Alliance.
So trying to get people to choose your side without having to actually use force. Smart. More firmly draw those battle lines.
We will force the people of Fodlan to open their eyes to the truth and relinquish any remaining conviction to unite against the Empire. Certain nobles have already offered us their support.
I imagine, Hellman will.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the church. We will condemn those who deserve condemnation, and forgive those who deserve forgiveness. We have already purged some of the Imperial nobles who are morally rotten.
Yeah. I imagine those ones strongly line up, or strongly correlate with those who harmed the, Frostfelgs. Literally murdering Edelgard's family and aligning with those who slither in the dark.
My father among them. How unfortunate.
But you don't really respect your father in the first place, though, right?
And soon we will invade and conquer Garreg Mach.
Who knows? Maybe there won't even be a 5-year time skip. Maybe with a professor present, things go just that much smoother. I doubt it, but anything's possible.
Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. They will arrive at the monastery in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks?
There, we will join forces with them. As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
Of course, I will still be your tactician, do not worry. You can handle the strategic moves of the army. We are the Imperial Sword. We are the Imperial Shield. We are the Sword.
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the Empire's main army. Your squad can move freely about the battlefield under supervision of the Imperial forces. That would be most prudent.
That's fair.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
That's also fair.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Yeah, you know, I actually kind of side with Hubert on this one. It's generally a bad idea for the Emperor to lead the vanguard, so to speak.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
On the other hand, it can raise morale, but not on the vanguard.
My apologies. I overstepped.
Now that the details are settled, all that's left is to come up with a name for ourselves.
Oh?
In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force?
Isn't that a bit much? I hope we can live up to that name. I love it.
I'm so happy you feel that way. I must confess that I spent all night thinking about it.
Oh my god. Edelgard. You are precious.
I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike
Still a
Force
child
for
at heart.
departure.
Even if she is Empress. Or... Oh... And we're in a new location. This month you will operate from a temporary encampment, so the available facilities are limited. You can head out to the battlefield by approaching the temporary encampment's exit and selecting to battle.
Intriguing.
Where are we? Some sort of ruins, it seems. Yeah, very limited. What's over here? Oh, that's to battle. Oh, that's no good. We got some new people as well. Well, let's start with you, Felix. Why not? Been preparing for this, huh?
I've been preparing to take this path.
Really? You're prepared to go against King and Country? And your father? I know you don't see eye to eye with him, but that's a big step.
My own path. Not my old man's, and not the boar's.
Very well, then. No seminars. Not this time.
Yep.
Annette, how are you feeling? Are you sure that you want to take this path?
Professor?
Yes?
I'm okay with fighting whoever we need to, but I really don't want to battle my father.
Oh, I will never make you battle your father, Annette. Worry not.
Oh, but I know that something is wrong with the church. And more than that, I believe in you, and I trust your word. You lead, and I'll follow.
Oh, god damn it. Don't worry, Annette. I won't make you fight your father. As tempting as that is, to make you fight Gilbert just to see what you have to say, I can't be that evil. I just can't bring myself to that. She's so radiant and strong. Though I did do that to Jill with her father.
Imagine making half the world your enemy for the sake of realizing your own ideals.
Yeah?
Edelgard is so radiant and strong compared to someone like me.
Use her as a source of inspiration, Marianne.
What if I have the power to change the world too? Even just a little bit.
I believe you do. Oh, Bernie. There's nowhere for you to hide. Oh, she just stands in a corner staring into it.
I don't even get my own room here. At least I had that at home.
Oh. Man, that's bad. when Bernie prefers to be at home, you know shit is. I'll protect you, Bernie. I'll make sure no one comes near you.
But speaking of home, Hubert told me something.
What?
He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard.
Fuck yeah, Hubert and Edelgard. Good job. Did you throw him in a prison in the deepest, darkest dungeon you could find? Don't worry about missing a meal or 2 or 3 or 4 or weeks worth. Though don't go too long. You don't want him to take the easy way out.
Wait. Does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now?
No, hopefully not.
On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Oh god. Simultaneously tragic and... Don't worry, Bernie. We'll never let him get to you. The monster. If we're lucky, this route we will finally see justice served to the bastard. Petra and Dorothea. 80 our own 80. I'm having no regret.
The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other.
Yep.
But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel.
Yeah.
But I am having no regrets.
Maybe a little bit. On the other hand, perhaps you'll forge strong bonds with this current emperor. And with that, secure a future for Bridget.
My belief is with you and with Edelgard.
How about you, Dorothea?
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her?
I know, right? She was always a strong, idealistic individual and ambitious.
I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
Well, with any luck, us. And if not, well, we won't be around long to worry about it. We will not lose.
Thinking about it makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Saros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
Worry not, Dorothea. Worry not. Man, I'm gonna be a target of Dimitri's blind rage, aren't I?
Black Eagle Strike Force, eh? I like it.
Yeah.
It's really a twist of fate that brought me to this side of things, but I'm still proud to be here.
Really? Are you not an Empire soldier? Originally? Also, I think that's a new voice actor that I haven't heard from any of the other soldiers before. Oh, Ferdinand.
I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital.
Ferdinand. He was kind of a bastard.
He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves.
Oh, you're actually fully aware.
And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this.
Well, he was never a noble, was he?
I am conflicted, Professor. I do not know what to do.
Well, live up to what a noble should be. And redeem your family.
As the next Duke Ire, should I follow Edelgard into battle?
Yes. Oh, Balthus.
What's the deal, pal? You don't want me here? Come on, have a heart. This side is where all the action is.
Yeah. I imagine you would like being on this side. Actually, I don't think you really care as long as you get a fight.
Look, I'll level with you. I want to help that Edelgard gal achieve her goal. I mean it. If Her Majesty gets what she's after, my mother will...
Oh? Balthus, don't hide this depth from me. This character depth. I want to see it.
Forget it.
No.
Now's not the time.
God damn it.
Keep our heads in the game so we can win, yeah?
Don't tell me it's something I'd have to, you know, see him in like the Golden Deer route or something to get. I know he has a support with Hilda. I don't think he has a support with
Yuri on our side will help things.
any other non-DLC
Someone
character.
you want to have as an enemy.
Well, that's fair. We have the underworld on our side. In fact, Balthus. Oh, no. Oh, he has Lysithea as well. I think he had... His supports were generally limited, though. I think it was mostly just a few Golden Deer. Lysithea, maybe Hilda. Pretty sure he had Hilda. Maybe Claude. And then these three, of course. Linhardt and Caspar.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous emperor, my father included.
Yeah.
I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily.
She played her cards very well.
However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard.
Oh. Oh, they were smart.
Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances.
Yeah.
You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Oh, yeah. I think this plan has been in the works for literal years.
That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry, Caspar.
We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face.
God damn. It must be scary to make Caspar not want to fight him.
I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's going to be leading the western units.
Leading the assault into the kingdom.
I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the kingdom's army, and who decided to fight for the church.
Yeah, we will. And the Golden Deer, and the Church of Saros. We are up against overwhelming odds. But, considering how well Edelgard did without me, I think she'll do even better with. Oh good, we have an armorer, a blacksmith.
Welcome.
What do you have available? Standard stuff.
Come back
I should really get silver weapons for everyone. If I have the, stuff to...
Hey there.
You know, the
Come
equipment.
back anytime.
Someone to buy the equipment. The materials. They're item shopkeeper. Someone to buy the materials in order to upgrade them.
What do you require?
Actually, I'm curious. Any new battalions? Thanks to being Empire? Yes. Yes, we do. A linked horse is a wide charge of cavalry linked by chains. Very interesting. And they are A-ranked. Nice. Not a big fan of Onslaught. This is a pretty good formation. Not quite as good as something like Blaze, though. One step below that, because I think Blaze adds 3 spaces to this, basically. 1 in each flank and then 1 in front. Retribution. Allies can counterattack when they are attacked from outside their usual range for 5. Oh, damn, that lasts for 5 turns. That's actually better. And it's actually much better if you're dealing with a bunch of mages and archers, that is. Might be worth investing in. Of course, I have to be careful. I'm not getting my 5,000 gold per turn right now. And I don't know if that'll ever come back. And of course we have the Imperial Guard. Another blaze. Absorption. Covers HP equal to 50% of the damage dealt to foes in the area. Nice. Wonder how much. It only has 4 might though. Compared to like 10 or 12. Does this last until it triggers, until it procs? If so, that's not terrible either. It'd be great for like squishies or something. Or even just tanks in general. And then, group lance attack. Not great, but not terrible. Not compared to Blaze, at least, though it does have 2 uses. And then magic. Flash fire arrows. Alright. Let's ignore them for now.
Farewell.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
Do you have... No, you do not. Not the right kind of item
Please
dealer.
come again.
Hey, Mercy.
Surely this is what the goddess willed, isn't it?
Let me check real quick. Sothis? She's certainly not speaking against it at the very least.
I feel she would not have wanted the Church of Saros to become what it has.
Yeah, maybe. It would be very interesting to hear, Sothis with her memories. Though, she never actually founded the Church of Saros. She died before that. I wonder what Sothis would have to say about... Sothis with her memories. What she would have to say about Lady Rhea's actions over the past millennium. That would be a fascinating perspective to get. Huh. But I can speak in her stead. And I approve for now. Lawrence?
I've decided to ally myself with Lady Edelgard. Father will doubtless understand my reason.
I mean, he basically does himself anyways.
House Gloucester has always had good intentions in its dealings with the Empire.
Did I call your father Hellman earlier? I was thinking of your middle name. Can't believe I did that. Yeah, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Of course, this does mean I will no longer be able to avoid a confrontation with Claude.
I mean, let's be honest. Do you really have a problem with that?
It is unfortunate.
No.
We were classmates after all.
Yeah, I suppose. However brief it was. Oh, nothing.
Yes.
Ladislava. And what was your name again? Can you... God damn it. Randolph and Ladislava, yeah. Oh yeah, didn't I regret having to kill you last time, Ladislava?
I'm Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general.
You too, Randolph. I vaguely remember you being just a guy who really wanted to serve his empress.
Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies.
Oh shit! You're Caspar's brother?
My mother married into House Berglies after I was born, so
never mind.
The position within the family is rather lowly.
Oh, stepbrother. You're his stepbrother. Or step-cousin, maybe.
But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family, for the sake of my mother and sister.
Just don't get yourself killed, buddy. Whatever you do.
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava.
You appear to be a wyvern knight. Or lord.
I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's personal guard.
Well, goddamn. Congratulations.
Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself.
Yeah.
She may seem composed, but that is only because she conceals her more passionate emotions.
No, I trust me, I'm aware.
For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now she has you by her side.
Yes, she does. And I will stick by her through thick and thin, no matter where our path takes us.
I find that most reassuring. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you, Ladislava. Thank you. I might have to kill you in whatever remaining routes there are. Presumably one where I choose to kill Edelgard, or though probably unsuccessfully, and one for the kingdom. Though there were actually two options that could change the story. One going with Edelgard to crown her Empress, and then the protect or kill option. Perhaps the not going with her just locks you out of the protect or kill option. Be my guess.
Yes.
If that's the case, I should just, when the time comes, so I have saves for both before that option and then before the battle to protect or kill, so I should just, see what not going with her looks like, and then jump to the battle again. Sup, soldier?
I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the purged noble families of the Empire.
Vestra. That name rings a bell, but wait, isn't Bernie a Vestra?
He's Hubert's
father. Oh no.
But Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it.
Never mind, yeah. Hubert Vestra, okay.
That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Well, I think everybody finds Hubert quite frightening. Goddamn, what was Bernie's last name then? Shoot. I suppose... Not inventory, roster. Bernie... Von Varley, that's right. Okay. Goddamn Varley. Oh, Lysithia. How are you handling this? I imagine you have even though you don't probably know it yet, you have more of a stake in this fight than you probably realize.
If the church is behind the current state of things, this society in which only crests are valued, then I have no need of it.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Lysithia of all people despises crests. For good reason.
Edelgard is taking the shortest path to change. No matter how drastic her measures, I agree that this is the only way. That said, if Edelgard strays from her noble path, I trust you will set her straight again. Won't you?
You know what? I'll do my best to keep her on the straight path. Worry not, Lysithia.
I am counting on you, Professor.
Worry not. And I look forward to seeing your further supports with her, too. Your comments, your battle comment with her, was fascinating and insightful. Let's see, Felix.
Oh. Yes.
Hello, student. More students came with us. I presume the other Black Eagles, I guess.
To be frank, I'm not sure whether I should believe all that Edelgard says.
I mean...
But if her words are true, I think it's best to be her ally. So I'll fight. I'm not at ease with that decision just yet, but I'll stick by it.
Oh, good for you. Let's see, who else are we missing? Is that no?
Right.
Or yes? Haven't got you yet?
I'm a soldier, but I had to think long and hard about this one.
That's fair.
Since birth, I've believed in the teachings of Saros without ever questioning them.
Yeah.
But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop can take on such a monstrous form.
Yeah, saying something like that would probably shake the very foundations of your belief system. If you were there personally. Which I take it you were. Hey, Yuri.
Surprised that I'm here, are you? I know a winning side when I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, There's no way I'd risk my neck and my people by willfully joining a losing battle.
I like that pragmatism, Yuri. You really care for them.
I do. We'll see how this all shakes out. Well, depends on how we, and you, fight.
Don't worry, Yuri.
Regardless of who comes after us, even if it's the Knights, we've got you on our side, so it'll all be fine.
Oh, well, damn. Happy to have your trust. Saving those two for last. Particularly Edelgard. Talking to Dorte. Hey, Dorte came with us. This actually... Yeah, the brown horse with the goatee. And the helmet, of course. At least in my eyes, Marianne made sure to collect Dorte before escaping. It's my headcanon, I'm sticking to it.
With the Empire taking over Garreg Mach, I wonder what will happen to Abyss.
Yeah.
Some people have spent their whole lives there. For their sake, I hope Abyss doesn't get trampled into ruin.
Don't worry. Abyss is already a ruin. There'd be no benefit to trampling it further. I promise to protect them.
Thanks. You should try talking about it with Eddie. I mean, Her Majesty. She might listen to you.
Eddie. Instead of 80. Kinda like it. Ed, and Eddie.
Also, this is less important, but if somebody tries
that's an old one.
I'm gonna be mad.
Early 2000s. God damn it, Happy. Let's see. Oh, one more student.
Okay. I came this far mostly on impulse, but I wonder if it was the right choice.
Well, only time will tell.
Everything will be okay, right, Professor? I'm not wrong, am I?
Well, I'll do what I can.
If I know that you think it's okay, I feel like it will be easier to believe in myself.
Well, I think it is okay, so. And finally, these three.
Professor.
Constance?
I knew nothing of Lady Edelgard's past or of her innermost feelings.
Are we underneath a roof? I thought we were under open sky, but I guess not. Oh, no, I think I see a roof up there. I see the arches that hold it up.
But I know now. I persuaded her to tell all.
Well, you are very persuasive, Constance.
It would have been rude to hound her relentlessly until she revealed herself, yes?
Maybe a bit.
Then that's certainly not what I did.
Never change, Constance, please. Hubert?
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you.
Don't worry, Hubert. I've got you guys.
Those who have forsaken their homelands to join the Empire will be feeling vulnerable.
And you just cannot stop with the evil-sounding cadence, can you? To your speech. Just the dramatic evil pauses, the slight evil chuckles and intonation of your voice. This is fantastic.
You are uniquely able to provide emotional support. Please use that gift to guide others down the path that Lady Edelgard has laid before us.
Don't worry. I'll lead them down the path that rocks. Lady Edelgard's path.
I ask you to do this from the bottom of my heart.
God damn. Hubert actually being sincere with Byleth. It's nice to see that side of you, Hubert. And last but not least, 80.
We will join forces with the main army and attack Garreg Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle.
Yeah.
That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it.
We'll do what we can. We have to try.
From a purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win.
Yeah, but being the defensive force in a fortress is a force multiplier.
If the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength...
Yeah.
You will be our only hope. I believe in you.
I'll do what I can, Edelgard. But I have strong worries about falling down chasms. Probably at the hands of Lady Rhea this time.
I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
I love how proud she is of that name. Just stayed up all night to come up with it. Well, you need to be happy in order to properly lead. Do I have any items for you?
A lost item.
You know, I don't think I ever noticed this before, but it actually tells you which house it belongs to. Huh. Up in the top right corner. That's handy. Instead of checking each and every one. That's really handy. Well, in that case, I should give you an armored bear stuffy. Huh? Huh? I know we're in public, but...
Thank you for this.
Haha, I knew you couldn't resist. Oh, and while I'm at it here, take a rose. To show my undying loyalty and appreciation.
I appreciate.
I mean, to be honest, probably will be put at max motivation after the time skip if we have one. Still.
Right.
I don't think I have the materials to do any repairs. Therefore... Alright, let's do our supports before going to battle. How many do we have? Oh, we can finally do our B support with Edelgard. We'll save that one for last. Shamir. Wait, is Shamir even here? This is gonna be a little weird.
What is it, Hubert?
And he's back in Hubert. He sneaks out of the camp, sneaks back into the monastery just to talk to Shamir. Who probably isn't going to be questioning, what's this traitor doing here?
Nothing in particular. I was just recalling your impressive skill with the bow. I'm willing to bet you could put an arrow through the neck of an enemy general from quite a distance.
Goddamn. Maybe.
In fact, to any leader's bodyguard, I would go so far as to say you pose the most dangerous kind of threat.
Yeah, perhaps. That does not mean you should be going in thinking about trying to assassinate Shamir, Hubert.
Don't worry your fragile little self.
Huh. Goddamn. Shamir doesn't hold back.
Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
I would certainly hope not. But there are some mercenaries to whom a contract means little.
I mean...
And you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess.
Yeah, Hubert doesn't take kindly to what he perceives as disrespect for Edelgard.
You should take care to learn the proper form of address for your employer.
I said lady.
Oh.
I already told you. I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Hubert, you're fighting a losing battle here. And I'm pretty sure at this range, Shamir would kick your ass.
Proper address. Right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know. For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard's good graces. But if you become a problem, I will not hesitate to eliminate you.
God, he is always so upfront about his assassination plans. You know, Hubert, it would be best if you didn't put your perceived enemies on guard or on notice.
You're unstable, Hubert.
Maybe a little bit.
Be careful who you threaten.
Yeah.
I don't take kindly to those who get in the way of my contracts.
Is that a threat?
I mean, you threatened her first.
Just some advice.
Huh. Oh. Definitely some sparks here. Alright. Let's go to Bernie. And whom? And Alois. This one will also be a little weird.
Okay, I must drop off these papers with Bernadetta. I'm not sure how to go about this.
Good luck, Alois. Truly. Good luck.
She's as timid as a mouse, and that's when speaking to people her own age.
At least he's aware going into it.
She'll likely scream the second she sees me.
In fact, the most aware person we've seen before their first interaction with Bernie.
Maybe this is a mistake. All that noise is going to frighten the other students.
Good guy, Alois.
Hi. Can I help you?
And the one time that she actually is not intimidated.
Ah, hello. I have some business with Bernadetta. I wasn't sure how to approach her.
Oh.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
Bernie, come now.
What business do you have with Bernie?
And she's going with it. Oh, I fucking love you too.
I was supposed to deliver this, you see. Perhaps you can take it off my hands?
Right. Thanks for taking the time.
Wait, does he not know that you're Bernie?
No trouble at all. Here it is.
Thanks. I'm going to head in now, if that's okay.
Well.
Whew, that's quite a relief.
He has no idea what Bernie looked like.
How kind of Bernadetta's friend, making that delivery for me.
Oh my god. I'm surprised you knew about her, how timid she was, without even knowing what she looks like. Horse is about to hit him.
Wait a second.
There it is.
That was Bernadetta.
There we go.
But it couldn't have been. She spoke so normally.
Well, you're just not an intimidating guy, Alois. You're like a dog.
She didn't act frightened at all. In fact, she was quite friendly.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked too.
Ouch! Oh, yes, it still hurts when I pinch my cheek, so
Oh.
I'm not dreaming.
Had to make sure. Yep. I can't blame him. I think this is the very first C interaction where Bernie hasn't freaked out. Congratulations, Alois.
I'm glad the ordeal's done with, but now I feel terribly confused and a little worried. Meek little Bernadetta, what have they done to you?
Oh, he's worried about her because, oh, Alois. You're great. Petra. Petra and whom? And Alois as well. Oh.
Alois!
Ah, who goes there? Oh, Petra, it's you. You appeared out of nowhere.
And speaking of freaking out and being timid. Well, not timid, but freaking out. Surprised.
I have a question to be asking you.
Sure, I don't mind. I'll answer your question.
Okay.
You are always surrounded by people. When you speak, they smile.
Right. It's because he's Alois.
I feel envy. I want to know the secret to having a happy conversation.
Okay.
Ah, you need a lesson on breaking the ice. That's a slippery subject, but I bet we can crack it.
Alois, your dad humor is just really on point. I love it. Of course, this may be lost on Petra, I'm not sure. We'll see. And her reaction tells all.
Now, let's see.
No.
Well, the crucial thing is to start conversations. Be proactive about saying hello.
I suppose that could have just been silence because of how bad the joke was. No, it was too good.
Ask questions. Also, it might help to stop sneaking up on people.
Start conversations. Stop sneaking. I am understanding. Is there more?
Well, you can always try throwing in a joke to lighten the mood.
Yeah, that can help.
The trick is to keep trying so you get practice. Put your best foot forward. And try not to put it in your mouth.
Yeah. Idioms also might be lost on her, I'm not sure.
What are you saying? Why are you laughing?
Idioms don't translate well. Especially if you're not familiar with them.
Oh, I just made a little joke.
A joke? Can you give me more explanation?
No, that would ruin the joke.
Put your best foot forward. That's an expression people say that means try as hard as you can.
Yep.
And putting your foot in your mouth doesn't really mean what it sounds like. When you put your foot in your mouth, you are saying something rude without meaning to. And so, what am I going on about?
You're explaining your joke. It was actually kind of clever. You know, using both idioms to, but they both revolve around feet, so it works.
There's nothing worse than trying to explain a joke.
He's not wrong.
Petra, you've gone awfully quiet. I suppose you've lost faith in me as a conversation tutor.
You are playing with your words.
Yeah.
We do such things in Brigid, too.
Yep. It's just more difficult if you're not, to pick up on if you're learning the language when people are playing with words.
In Fodlan, you have a strange way of playing with a word's meaning. I am admiring of it.
You admire me? Oh, Petra, no need to say kind things out of pity. You didn't hurt my feelings.
No, I think she's very sincere.
Am I hurting them?
If you were sincerely complimenting me, then no. To think, you just started learning how to chit-chat, and you've already got a silver tongue. You really put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, Eloise.
More laughing. This must be a complex technique for word playing.
Of course. Eloise, please. You gotta train her in the art of bad humor. You really do. She's a blank slate. And she'll take your word that it's humorous, and you gotta take advantage of this. Please. For all of us. Okay. Manuela. And Ferdinand.
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Nice poetry.
Cicadas? Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Of course, maybe, yeah. Maybe wrong choice of creature.
Oh, good point.
But I like the
will
rhyme.
Revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
Do swallows sing? I know they carry coconuts.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
No, What I meant was...
They grip them by the husk.
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today.
I like how he's testing his poetry on Manuela.
You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
Yeah, what do you mean?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
Oh, damn.
Why, yes, we are, aren't we?
There's a wink.
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Careful, Ferdinand. She might read more into this than you mean to.
Is that a fact?
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
That's cool.
Oh, I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized.
Why do go on?
That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. But I want you to feel relaxed around me. Understood?
Of course.
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
Man, I've never seen Ferdinand so flustered before, I think.
You're really full of surprises, you know that? I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts.
No, he is a noble, and nobles must pursue both.
Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
Yes, I bet you would. There is an interesting possible A support. Constance and Ferdinand.
Hello, Constance.
Greetings, Ferdinand. My condolences on your misfortune that our
God.
paths have crossed again.
Wait, this is his B support, right? I didn't quite catch. Yeah, in the A, they were indoors, and he kind of got on her bad side.
Oh, dear. I am not used to hearing you deprecate yourself like that. Never mind. Just listen.
If it is an audience you require, I will endeavor to meet that need.
When we last spoke, I was attempting to connect with you, to listen and show you some empathy.
Right.
I was so clumsy with my words that I came across as callous and conceited. I hurt you. I know.
Yeah, Ferdinand, he really does, try. He just has a nasty habit of putting his foot in his mouth.
The notion that a noble of House Ire could display arrogance is difficult to credit.
It's not that difficult, Constance. Not in the slightest.
That you even deign to speak to me is a testament to your humility. As grateful as I am for the honor, it would be best for us both if I take my leave.
God damn. Sunlight Constance really is, well, she almost makes Marianne look happy.
No, please, hear me out. Though your words chafed, I see now that they were perceptive. I was being arrogant. I tend to overcompensate. Perhaps I make a fool of myself, bragging about my superiority to Edelgard.
Yeah, a bit of self-awareness.
You do yourself a disservice. If you are a fool, then I am folly herself.
Oh, God. You might be apologizing to the wrong Constance, Ferdinand.
But you must know that it is no reflection on your sterling quality, Ferdinand. Even in the face of such adversity, you never strayed from the correct path.
If this was the right path, the wrong path hardly bears thinking about.
Huh.
Still, Your kindness has eased my worries a bit.
Let's see what the other Constance has to say first.
A wise noble once said that life is a series of peaks and valleys, but I have struggled to find the peaks.
God damn.
I was once pushed to the nadir of a valley, and have spent my days confined there ever since.
Losing her house really did a number on her.
There is little chance that I will ever return to the heights I once knew.
I wonder if getting it back would get rid of her split personality.
But it will not be for lack of trying.
Your persistence is admirable.
You are too gracious. I see the highest of peaks on your own road. The way is steep, but not long. You will reach it yet. And if my words might reach the ears of a man who has attained such heights...
I think you might be giving Ferdinand a little more credit than he,
perhaps one who has reached
than his ego needs.
might pull a climber up behind him. Such is my heart's desire, unspeakable though it may be.
In other words, maybe once you reach the top, will you help me out as well? Ferdinand and Constance have attained B support. Who are you with Lysithea? You're with Edelgard as well. Fantastic. Okay, we'll start with Edelgard and Manuela and work our way up. Song time?
That song.
Oh, hello, Edelgard.
Professor Manuela, that song you were humming. I feel as though I've heard it before, long ago.
Maybe you saw one of her operas?
And I'm sure it was you singing it back then. At the Opera House in the Imperial Capital, perhaps.
You would probably be correct.
Why, yes. You must have seen me there. I am flattered you would remember.
Yeah, it must have been when Edelgard was fairly young.
I performed with the Mittelfrank Opera Company in Enbar on numerous occasions.
So it was you. I went to that performance with my uncle.
Aw.
I wanted desperately to see it again. But after that night, he took me to seek asylum in the kingdom.
Yeah.
When I returned to the Empire several years later, you had already retired.
Oh, that's a shame. So you only got to hear me sing once?
Yeah. Perhaps you could remedy that?
Sadly, that's correct.
Yet you still remember it, even the melody of the song I sang. I'm honored.
Guess you made an impression on her.
That's how much of an impression your voice left
Yeah,
on me.
like I just said.
I must ask, why did you retire so soon? You could have continued for another 10 or 20 years.
Yeah, why did you?
Indeed. Many singers perform for decades. But that wasn't for me. I wanted to go out on top.
Yeah. Wanted to be remembered at your height, rather than go out with a simmer. Blaze of glory rather than a simmer.
My voice is a gift from the goddess. However, as all things do, it will decline with age. One day, I will lose that gift. And so I decided I needed to learn to survive without it, long before that day came.
That's probably smart. Though, being at the top of the opera world, I'm not sure what it's like, but with proper savings, you could probably just live off of that, even after you retire.
I needed to prove to myself that I can live on, even after my voice returns to the goddess.
So despite your belief in the goddess, you wish to live by your own strength?
I think you would actually get along quite well with Edelgard then.
It's hard for me to explain. The goddess supports me both spiritually and emotionally. Everything else is up to me.
think Edelgard likes that perspective. Probably relates to it. Lysithea and Edelgard. Let's go.
Edelgard, do you have a minute?
Always for you, Lysithea.
You want to speak with me? How unusual. Please, come in. I'll prepare some tea for us. Have a seat. Would you care for some cake?
Would she?
Yes, please. I never say no to sweets.
I think I just realized. Whereas Lysithea gained red eyes as well, Edelgard didn't.
They're from Enbar. A bit too sweet for my own liking.
Does that mean she was slightly more successful than Lysithea was? I don't know.
Isn't that the whole point of cake? Well, more for me.
Well,
these are fantastic with this tea.
maybe a little.
True. Well, there's no shortage of them. Help yourself to as many as you like. Now then, you wish to speak with me?
Yes, I think you've made her day, Edelgard.
So, I can tell you know a fair bit about me.
Maybe this can wait until you've finished eating?
Yeah, maybe.
Edelgard, you know a fair bit about me, don't you?
You talking about the nature of your white hair, red eyes?
What in particular?
For example, the fact that I have 2 crests.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard to believe.
No need to play coy with me. It won't work.
Yeah. You both share a certain trait.
It's clear my body has succumbed to the intense pressure of bearing 2 crests. Due to the immense requirements of bearing these crests, my life expectancy is painfully short. You know all of this, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this is the first I'm hearing of it. How would I know unless you told me?
Doing your best to hide it, Edelgard, are you?
Still won't drop the act, huh? Despite how obvious you've been with your concern about my health, you're certainly consistent. I'm not really in the mood for these games.
Yeah.
Given your rank, you certainly have access to all kinds of information that others do not. Clearly, you'd have heard all about me.
Probably.
Either way, I know now since you just told me. About your 2 crests, your physical weakness, and your short life expectancy.
Yeah.
However, according to the principles of crest research, it's impossible to bear 2 crests.
Edelgard, you really are playing coy.
Unless you've undergone a blood reconstruction surgery. Is that the case, Lysithea?
Yes, it is.
Correct. It wasn't as though I had a say in any of this.
I think Edelgard and you share a bond that no one else in this game could possibly share.
I see. So you've lived through that relentless terror and agony and survived.
Yes, she has.
You speak of all of this as though you understand it on a personal level. Edelgard, have you?
Yes. Yes, she has.
You're a good friend, Lysithea, and a valuable member of this army. So I won't have you overexerting yourself. I don't want to lose you. Understand?
Edelgard.
I understand.
Good girl. Oh, and if you like those cakes, why not take some with you for later?
God damn it. Team Mom.
There's no need to pander to me. But yes, I'll take those. Thanks.
Don't pander, but as she swipes them and puts them in her coat or something. Oh, Lysithea, you are precious to me. All my students are really, but goddamn. Oh. Please tell me they have another one. Yes, they do. Good. And finally, Byleth.
I'm so sick of it all.
Hmm?
There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls.
Welcome to leadership, Edelgard.
Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
Well, let's do it. Let's do just that.
Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy.
Yeah. Fuck it. You're Empress. You can do what you want. And if not, well, do it anyways.
But Hubert would never allow.
You can just hide. That's too bad.
Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words.
Spend our days lounging around, Edelgard. Hell yeah.
Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
Maybe a little bit, but no, I'm empathizing with you. It's pretty funny. No, you misunderstand me.
Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you.
Yes?
I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental.
There's that
However,
Edelgard blush again.
I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice.
You're not wrong. It kind of does happen without Byleth present.
But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard.
God damn it. I'm glad.
Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command.
You are the Empress, and you were the princess.
I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor.
Yeah.
No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching.
Yes, but I'm your professor and your friend.
It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
God damn it. This makes me so happy. Of course, there is a very strong downside to having gotten that piece apart. And that's that I only have one left. Oh, two if I count S support. Yeah, I wish I had all this. I wish I had 10 more supports with her. But I don't. And with that, we are ready to begin our war. To leave this wherever we are and head off to battle. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully I don't see you, or hopefully I don't miss you for the next 5 years. The Battle of Garreg Mach. Emperor Edelgard has declared war on the Church of Seiros and the crest-dominated world it has created. Her first move is to topple the most prominent symbol of the Church's dominance, Garreg Mach. Let's go.